everyone. So I wanted to do a twin flame reading today, and I would like, if you identify with that journey, which is quite rare, I have to say, this is much more about your inner progress and evolution and less focus on union. So I would like this video to be focused on you and what you are going through. Okay, so if you are looking for a different kind of video, it's okay, there's a lot on YouTube. And yeah, let's start here. For those who are on this journey and are watching this timeless video, where are they at? How can we help them? Well, I just got a message, so maybe that's significant somehow. We have 1111, so maybe you've been seeing a lot of 1111. I am enough, let go of expectations. We have 3-3, increase your frequency, higher conscious awareness. And we have 2-2, spiritual awakening, with shift or be shifted. I think that maybe you are going through a moment of introspection, because I feel very calm during your reading. I would say almost asleep. However, what I noticed was, and this deck, speaking in a weird way today, this deck has been shuffled. I'm just checking, but yeah, like the cards, it's shuffled. However, these cards follow each other on the guidebook. We have the 1111, I am enough. Then we have another card. Then we have 2-2, spiritual awakening. Then we have increase your frequency. And the card missing, the card that shows in the guidebook, is the dark night of the soul. And the dark night of the soul is the purging space between awakening and embodying, right? It's after realizing your worth is not dependent on another. The old structure collapse. Ego attachments, illusions, about love, about fear of abandonment, like all those triggers, they come up, they emerge, they come to light. And then you start your spiritual awakening, and then you start increasing your frequency. So for a lot of the twin flames, this dark night of the soul is also the separation phase, the silence, the distance, the feeling of loss. But actually, this is the cocoon phase, the alchemical phase, the transformation moment. So we are starting here with I am enough, 1111, let go of expectations. And this is very much about healing the self-worth wound. As you can see, it seems as if she's breaking, she's letting go of this iron here that is actually keeping this butterfly captive. Maybe red hair could be symbolic for you. So this is the awakening trigger, which I think you have gone through already, and perhaps you have already been through this dark night of the soul as well. And you are now starting this next level of your journey. So you had the moment of recognition when you remembered that the other is a mirror, when you recognize, when you feel all of that coming up. You've started to face with Dark Night of the Soul all the unhealed layers of not being enough, right? You've started this initiation into self-union. Perhaps you have broken this runner-chaser dynamic, because that's born from trying to prove and trying to show your worth, from trying to control the other's decisions. Maybe you have already starting to release your expectations of the other person, of timing, of how things should look like and happen. And perhaps you've decided to focus on yourself, to start reclaiming your power, to understand that you are not meant to earn love, but you are love. Do you see the difference? How here the butterfly is being held captive, and here you realize you are the butterfly. Do you see the wings? This is the shift in perspective that happened after a dark night of the soul. And the more you keep affirming to yourself, I am enough, the more your mirror, so your twin, will reflect back to you that same truth. And then we have here increase your frequency, which is about holding a higher vibration and aligning with unconditional love, basically. It's about rising your vibration right after you understand and you feel and you acknowledge that you are enough. So the 3-3 code, it represents creative growth and the Trinity energy. It's the mind, it's the body, and it's the spirit coming into harmony. You start to see the signs, the synchronicities, you start getting these intuitive nudges, your lifestyle, your emotional patterns, they start to change. You start making healthier choices, you start frequenting new communities, new circles, you start embodying and infusing more joy into your life. This is self-union energy in development, is holding on to love, as you can see, but without the fear around. And so this connection starts to feel lighter because you are not carrying this weight. Your frequency has risen and it no longer matches these heavy patterns that you used to carry. It's tuning to love, to self-love, which then changes the picture all around you. And then we have the spiritual awakening. So once you have increased this energy, once you have seen how it feels and how things can be from this perspective, it's as if you are being urged to shift or be shifted, meaning align or be aligned. As I said in some other video, I really believe that we learn either with love or with pain, and it is a bit that. How do you want to go through this transformation? Through pain, through an endless dark night of the soul, or through self-love? It's your choice. So this card, it's a moment of integration. It's okay, you've raised your vibration. Now you are being asked to live by it. Relationships, work, living situations, all of that will either naturally change to mirror your self-love, or will have to be changed so that it can reflect your inner truth. So it's an invitation actually to act from alignment rather than habit. It's about trusting your path and moving with spirit, moving with a flow rather than waiting to be moved, right? Because that could often result in a tower moment, as we say in tarot, where you are being pushed out of your comfort zone and is not as nice. So here the lesson is how embodiment requires action. All the spiritual insights that you've gathered from this dark night of the soul, from the transformation that you have accomplished, they become real when you make the choices to honor it. Hope it's making sense to you. It seems to me that here we have also a reminder, because there's no right or wrong in the journey, there's just action reaction kind of chain of events, right? And here we have awaken, ascend, align, and this is a reminder that growth doesn't always follow a neat line of pain, healing, joy. It's not always like that textbook kind of logic. Here you were first awakened, then you were lifted into expansion, and now you are being guided to ground that energy through tangible life choices. But it's still your choice. Shift or be shifted is still your choice. Whatever action you decide to take, that's the reflection and that's the reaction that you will see in your 3D life. What's the advice here for the collective watching this reading? I just want to get different oracles and then we'll see them all together. What's the message here? So we have authentic truth and awakening. We have faith in freedom. I have calmed my mind and entrusted my doubts to God, releasing them all. I trust in His perfect providence and surrender to His will, finding true freedom in the peace that comes from letting go and having faith. And we have Soul Alliance. Walk with your soul allies. Together you will fulfill great missions. So I want to actually start with something I did not read, which is this is the number 4 and this is the number 2. And the 4, it means foundation, structure, embodiment, truth made tangible, which is what we had here. And number 2 is about partnership, polarities, the divine union, the reflection. So together, the 42 could be about balance between truth and connection. It's about building real partnership on spiritual truth, on what we are actually aligned with, right? Shifting our actions to match what we want to be aligned with. have mentioned in some other video before, I don't remember which one it was. The number 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So it's almost as if the answer to everything here, the ultimate answer, is authenticity. It's shedding everything that is not yours and awakening to what you truly are, right? Then we have faith in freedom. So after the awakening, after seeing your authentic truth, it comes the surrender, releasing control and fear, letting divine timing guide this connection, letting divine time guiding your life, helping you build on the actions that you decide to take. This is the energy of spiritual maturity, knowing that freedom and faith are the same vibration. Because you release, because you trust, because you know that you can only put your own action that is aligned, that is authentic, that is in sync with your higher self, right? And trusting that everything else around you will work out, even if you can't see how, even if it seems impossible. It's really just about keeping your vibration high enough and trust all the time, even when it seems dark, it seems impossible. It's about trusting that things are being shifted and aligned. It's like when you stop gripping to the outcome, your path opens effortlessly. And then we have soul alliance. So this is about collaboration and mission. Once you have anchored this energy of authenticity, of freedom, you start magnetizing soul allies, people or counterparts who share the same frequency, the same purpose as you. And very specifically speaking about the twin, this can symbolize as well the energetic reunion, right? Or the gathering of different souls that will support and that will help to fulfill this joint mission that you have. This is about knowing that you are not walking this path alone. Right now, in this journey, you are being asked to trust. You are being asked to make sure you are aligned in your actions, mind, body, spirits, that you are always acting from a place of authenticity. Surrender to divine guidance. Don't try to control. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, like you don't know what's going on the other side, but truth is you don't have to know what's going on the other side. You just have to trust that it's in motion and that you are doing your part, because this is about your own evolution. So this is showing you that you can step into co-creation with aligned souls, that if you keep on doing your work, all these people will come to collaborate, to support, to co-create this shared growth with you. I hope this has helped. Let me just see, is there in very 3D terms any question, anything specific that they could focus on during these next days, weeks? Anything from this deck that would like to come out? This is the self-awareness card deck. Anything else? Okay. So we have, do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. Just see if it's all. Yeah, it's good. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? I am worthy of it all, which is a reflection of the first card we got. Then we have, what am I grateful for right now? And actually feeling grateful even for the things you don't have yet, it helps raising our vibration, right? So that's always a great exercise, a great practice to integrate in our routines. Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. To whom am I comparing myself right now? And it could be that you are even comparing yourself to your twin. Oh, am I more evolved? Have I done more work than they have? That's coming from a place of fear. What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today, stop comparing and start creating, which kind of reflects a bit the vibe of the reading, so I won't go deeper into it. And lastly, we have, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Today's soul action. Choose one self-care action to do today. Set strong boundaries, meditate and listen to your heart, speak to yourself with compassion, focus on your strengths, say no to something that isn't a soul yes, say yes to something you are afraid of, let go of what you cannot control, stay far away from drama and negativity, ask for help and allow it, write down 3 things you are grateful for, which is the same we have here actually. So maybe that's really important as an action to align or be aligned, to shift or be shifted. Anyway, I hope this has helped you. Let me know in the comments what you think. It would be amazing if you could like my video, of course. And let me know if you would like to keep on seeing these twin flame readings, if they make sense to you. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.